So if you could tell us your name and where you're from.
My name's Nicole and I'm from Wembley.
So when you arrived today, what was your fear on a scale of 1 to 10?
It was 10.
And what does it feel like it is now?
I'd say 4.
So what actually happened in the workshop today and how do you feel?
I just feel at the moment I'm feeling a bit emotional, really, really proud of myself. With the workshop, I was able to really take hold of my courage. And we did a number of things where I was able to go to a reference point in my mind, a time when I felt I was courageous, and a time when I was fascinated, and I was able to use those as a reference point when I was feeling fearful. So that was really helpful in the whole kind of the hypnotherapy side of things, and going into the cinema and having those 3 screens of the past, the pretty much present and the future, and then that going back to a time when I was a child and I was carefree and not fearful, and having that memory and kind of almost transferring that feeling into the present. I think it helps so much, and I was very skeptical actually going into this. I didn't know if it was going to do what it was going to do, and having gone through this process, I can actually say definitely it does what what they set out to do. And I this morning, if you told me I was going to hold a spider, I would have said you're crazy, there's no way. But I just held a tarantula, and I just held a house spider, and I just caught and released the house spider. So do you know what, guys, it's definitely worth doing.
Would you recommend this course to other people that have arachnophobia?
Definitely. I think, do you know what? To be able to come on this course and to be able to deal with an issue that I've struggled with for so long, and finding spiders at home and literally freaking out, not being able to catch them or release them, and just being fearful. I just think, guys, you know what, the best thing you can do is come on this course, because you know what, you're pretty much halfway there by doing this course. And I think, yes, I'm not going to say I'm completely cured of my dislike of spiders. I don't I do dislike them, but you know what? I don't fear them. And at the moment, I feel like I could handle them at home. I can catch them. I can release them. I can hold them now. And that's something that I couldn't do before. And I think, do you know what? Come on this course and you'll see for yourself. The expertise at hand is great, from both Adam and Britain. And I think, do you know what? Come on this course and you'll see for yourself.
And what was your experience of the actual hypnotherapy?
The hypnotherapy, I'm still astonished at the time lapse. I didn't realise that 40 minutes had gone by. In my mind, I thought, oh, it must be 10, 15 minutes, but that was incredible. But just for me, it's the whole kind of the going into that imagination, that visualization, going into that state of relaxation. I think for me, getting to a point where I felt totally relaxed, I think I was then able to, my imagination was then able to start kind of picturing things even more, and I was able to imagine the scenarios that Adam was walking us through even more. And like I mentioned before, the whole thing with the cinema and kind of that, looking at the past, looking, the screens representing past, present and future, and then be able to use the past as a reference point, and then look at the future and see myself having, almost conquered that kind of fear, so to speak, and being happy in that future, and then see myself in the present, standing there having caught and released a spider at my house. For me, it's been pretty extraordinary.
Thank you so much.